Cleanup is underway and people are giving thanks that yesterday afternoon's tornado in Lake Park, Iowa did not kill someone. Thanks for joining us. I'm Larry Wentz. Ed Castillo is off, and tonight that story is first at 5. Chief Meteorologist Kat Taylor and reporter Katie Copple were in Lake City today. They have more on some close calls and the work that's underway to clear that debris.
I'm here at South Central Calhoun High School grounds, and we're at the bus barn where the roof actually not only was ripped off, but also the beams collapsed within this building. It looks like the weak point of this was the garage doors, which allowed the roof to come off, and we have the roof actually on the track here at South Central Calhoun.
I heard a crinkle, like a tin can crinkled, and it was the roof. And this whole thing right here took about 5 seconds.
A multi-vortex tornado moved through Lake City, Iowa Wednesday afternoon, leaving a trail of destruction that began at the school's bus barn.
We brought the skid loader down from another site, and we had to prop up the roof that was setting on one of the buses.
The storm cut a path south to northeast. Opportunity Living, a nonprofit intermediate care center in Lake City, took a direct hit.
This is our roof of the warehouse and you can see that shifted a bit and flew over to the top.
Thankfully, all residents and staff at the facility made it through safely.
Our staff are well trained in tornado procedures and they followed the plan perfectly.
Meteorologists from the National Weather Service in Des Moines were in Lake City conducting a damage survey, visiting all the hardest hit sites.
What the tornado did to particular things, trees, structures, automobiles, things of that sort.
Small and his team were looking at many factors during their visit.
Like in town there, we saw a lot of tree damage, but the structures next to them, TV antennas, were untouched. So you got to look at the whole thing as a whole and not at one particular point.
Once the tornado got out of town, it strengthened into a multi-vortex large cone tornado. And unfortunately, the farmstead here and the people that live here lost at least the majority of their home. Today, they're here gathering their pictures and clothing and anything they can salvage in the wreckage. But thankfully, it looks like all of the community is here to help them, which is pretty typical of small town Iowa. I'm Chief Meteorologist Kat Taylor.
This is the second time in the last 6 years that Lake City's been hit by a tornado. Back in May of 2015, an EF1 tornado tore the roof off the South Central Calhoun School and damaged several homes in town as well.